talk about what is trending today. Today being the 11th day of March 2026, the surrounding news that is trending all over the globe is about the insecurity that is going on in this country called Nigeria. Based on the information available to us, this horrific video that you are about to watch will got you weeping. You weep, cry, you weep hardly after watching this video. You will see what that is happening secretly in this country called Nigeria and why the government are the people sponsoring terrorism. So please don't watch this video in a hurry, because what you are about to watch will change your perspective, how you reason about one Nigeria. One Nigeria is a crime against humanity. Without wasting much of your time, let's watch the video. Don't go anywhere. I'm here with you.
The United States, they go to Africa, Nigeria. There are some people who believe that, that faith should be silent and terrorism should be understood. No. Faith should speak its voice and terrorism should be confronted, not understood, confronted and defeated. And that is what we're engaged in right now. So I want you to know that I spoke with President Trump yesterday. I said this publicly too. I see the battle against us and the battle against our Judeo-Christian tradition. They go to Europe, they go to the United States, they go to Africa, Nigeria. And we are conscious of the fact that Christians are being persecuted across the Middle East, in Syria, in Lebanon, in Nigeria, in Turkey, and beyond. Beleaguered communities who deserve our help. Just as you are helping us, we want to help back. And we're capable of doing that. In Africa with intel, in the Middle East with a lot of means that I won't itemize each one. But this is what our agenda is. It's a main part of our agenda, and it's going to continue with greater force and greater might in this coming year.
Let's begin what's trending. As Nigeria grapples with one of the most devastating periods of insecurity in its history, with soldiers being killed, women and children abducted, and communities razed to the ground across the Northeast, a new and disturbing video has emerged on social media that takes the horror to a whole new level. The footage shows what appears to be dozens of children and young teenagers dressed in Nigerian Army camouflage uniforms, helmets, and boots performing military drills. The young recruits, many in oversized, ill-fitting uniforms, are lined up in formation. The post sharing the video alleges the uniforms belong to slain Nigerian soldiers. This is heartbreaking to see. These are children dressed in uniforms reportedly belonging to Nigerian soldiers, presumably killed in battle. This image alone should shake every Nigerian to their core. Commentators have linked the footage to Boko Haram's long-documented practice of forcibly recruiting children, with some pointing to the Al-Majirinsi street child system in northern Nigeria as a key recruitment tool for terrorist groups. Well, research shows the children in the video are from the Ngoshe axis of Goza local government area of Borno State, which recently saw the kidnapping of 100 women and children. Well, Borno State Commissioner for Women Affairs, Zuwaria Gambo, has stated that these may well be children abducted during the state's recent attacks. Young boys torn from their families, stripped from their innocence, and handed the uniforms of fallen Nigerian soldiers. This is not just a security crisis. It is a humanitarian catastrophe unfolding in plain sight, a stark reminder that the fight against insurgency in the Northeast is far from over. We also saw, a troubling video last week showing a group of young boys wielding large guns slung across their backs. The video shared on X shows the children standing alongside suspected terrorists in full military gear, with the boys appearing as young as 9 or 10 years old. The footage has shocked many Nigerians on social media, raising serious questions about how these weapons were obtained and what children so young are doing in the company of armed militants.
The slogan by UNICEF, articulated specifically at a major event in 2014, is children, not soldiers.
Yes.
That these are children, and that was in response to what has been observed in places like Afghanistan, Sudan, South Sudan, Somalia, Liberia, Mozambique, where children are used. Specifically, these are children under 18. UNICEF definition is that, children who are under 18 are not supposed to be involved in two activities in the sense in which they are recruited: combat and support services. And that when you do that, you rob them of their childhood, you also expose them to danger, including rape, because some of these child soldiers, they are female. So, but the job of UNICEF is in terms of rehabilitation and reintegration into society. The protocol for the prevention of children's involvement in armed combat of the year 2007 says categorically that if you use children in direct combat or support services, it is a violation of international humanitarian law. And that's why you have groups like the Child Soldiers International, whose campaign, established in 1998, whose campaign is to make sure, that this kind of thing does not happen. Specifically as for the children in northern Nigeria. This is the tragedy of Nigeria. These children, clearly under 18, are supposed to be in school.
Supposed to be in school.
They are not supposed to be children that are recruited, by terrorists. They are children that should be mobilized and their parents supported to put them in school so that they will be useful to the future of Nigeria. Once upon a time when we were growing up in this country, they would say for their tomorrow, we gave our today. These children who are now involved in combat, we have mortgaged their future.
My friend and brother, what are you doing in this government? Wait, let me finish now. Let me finish. Hold on. Just, what are you doing in this government? The same government that in an Arise interview in 2013, you described as president-select rather than president-elect, accusing INEC of manipulation and all of that. You are saying we are in court to say that it was a rigged process. Those were your words. You had casted many doubts on the veracity of this government. You had said a lot of things against this government. So the question is, what people are asking, what are you doing in the same government at some point that you said, if they vote for APC, it will be like going to a night of 1,000 laughs?
So thank you for having me. First of all, I do not think by 2013 you were recruited here. As at 2013, I think sometime around 2013 was when Arise TV launched in London. And at the time, I'm not sure you were with Arise. So first premise, mentioning of 2013 is wrong. And I have been appearing on Arise TV right from UK, even before the Nigerian Arise TV station also was open. Charles Anyogolu will confirm, Andrew will confirm. So that one is one. The second one
2023.
is...
2023 you said these things, but...
No, you just said 2013.
It could be a slip of tongue. It's 2023
no,
you said
first admit that you were wrong, that you slip of tongue.
Bola, I know your deflection tactics.
No,
you can't play me at the game.
Did you or did you not say 2013?
Go straight ahead. Answer the questions.
I'm not writing jam here.
Answer the questions. Answer the questions,
Bola. Did you say 2013 or did you not say 2013?
It could have been a slip of tongue.
Okay, then allow me to go ahead.
The truth is, go ahead. Don't deflect. Answer the question.
No, there's not. You see,
no, it's a deflection tactics. Go ahead.
See, let me tell you what cannot happen here.
Yes, what cannot happen?
Is that you cannot control me or talk to me like a secondary school student.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
If you ask a question,
answer the question
and listen to the answer.
Yes.
So that's the first correction.
Yeah.
The second correction has to do with what you wanted to know about our activities in Villa. Ordinarily, I would have said it's none of your business, but I will help you. My office is 101 in the State House, Presidential Villa. I'm a special advisor to the president. Was initially announced as special advisor, media and public communication, redesigned to special advisor, policy communication, status special advisor, no demotion, the same. I have unfettered access with the president. Last week, we had a meeting. Let us throw that one off the corner. You said Sunday Dare and Bayo Ononuga corrected me. That's wrong. It's a press statement that was issued from the presidency. There was no specific individual that corrected.
Why did you call yourself a presidential spokesman?
Let me finish. I am still a presidential spokesman.
Okay.
Yeah. The statement that was issued said that instead of one, there are 3 presidential spokesmen.
Okay.
Let us throw these ones that are not relevant. The reason I'm here today is because I have never been afraid to appear on Arise TV. I have been a friend of this TV station, and like I said when I began, I appear on Arise in London and here. During your gossip section, you call it stories trending.
No. It's not gossip. Yeah. It's public opinion.
You call it, I have opinion, the same way you people express your opinion, I am expressing mine.
But it's not gossip.
The gentle lady here, Ayo, insinuated by what she said, let him come here, as if I am running away from coming to this station. It is for that singular reason. I tweeted, I said, that is innuendo. Fix a date and time, I'll be here, and I will come to the Lagos studio to answer your question.
Very good. True. So answer the second question I asked you.
What is the second question?
The same government you said all those things about.
Yes.
That Tinubu didn't win this, and all of that. That processes were shambolic. You were speaking for
everything.
Yes. You admit you said those things against this government. Why are you still serving in this same government? The government you call the night of 1,000 laughs if they get elected. Why are you serving in? Are you part of the joke?
So if you ask the question, you wait for me to answer.
Go ahead, Bawala.
Good. I was in the opposition.
Yes.
In case you don't know, the role of the opposition is to oppose the government. In doing so, you de-emphasize the strength of the government and emphasize your strength. Where they have strength, you allow them to argue their matter. They rest their case on their strength and not on the weakness of the opposition. When I made a decision on the 10th of January, and after I visited the president, from that day till date, I speak well of the president and I support his activities. Now you ask, I spoke. Can I have water to drink, please?
Sure.
Yeah, please get him water.
You said I spoke against
him. You said a lot of things. You delegitimized him. You said it was not a legitimate government. All the things you said. Do you still stand by them, or you had a change of heart?
They are irrelevant.
They are irrelevant. So the question is, you are not a man of convictions. Because if you said those things out of your convictions, then, so your convictions change?
So here, every day, wiki, and at the end of the day, you people sat and nominated him as the best minister. So you are not a station of conviction.
Anyway, it's not Arise that nominated him. It is this day that nominated him.
This day,
secondly, so you are saying you don't have convictions. That's what you're saying.
You don't have conviction, wiki, and then you came together and
Sheikh has just said that the federal government knows all these terrorists by their names, and he does not go alone to negotiate. He goes with the police, the military, and other security agencies. And what do you think about this?
I've spoken about Sheikh Gumi before. And if you remember exactly what I said, that he's not a foolish man as people think he is. He's actually a smart person. He might be smart for different reasons, and he might be egregious in his ways. And I just told you what I always known. He's not telling you anything new. All these terrorists are in bed with people in government. Whenever there is mass kidnapping, why do you think that government is able to hear from the terrorists? Because they have their phone numbers. If they call one side, the one in Niger, those ones we give them the telephone number of the one in Katsina. They say, no, it's not us, it's our friends in Katsina that did it. That's how they know. Gumi is not lying. There's no major terrorist, and there's no major criminal in Nigeria that is not known to security agencies. But you even find kidnappers doing MCs at the children naming ceremony of police commissioners in Nigeria. They know themselves. They help themselves. I once told you last year that there's a guy who is into fraud that was given an office at the Nigeria Police Headquarters, one Jesha. So how he's not lying. They know all the if they want to wipe out the terrorists today, they know where to get them and wipe them out. They know it. I'm not in government, and I'm not any of the security agencies, but I also know that government knows these terrorists. In fact, so many of the terrorists, they call up people in government when they are bored. They say, what's happening now? We haven't been allowing us to operate. We want you to leave some areas for us. So it's very true. He's not lying. And that is why we always say that government in this country is a crime. People in government, yes.
What's the US reaction to the Nigerian spokesperson that trying to defend himself? He's trying to defend the government that has already rubbished before the international team.
We are talking about Daniel Bwala. So my own position is different from everybody. Everybody is talking about Bwala as if it is possible to defend Tinubu. It's not possible. Bwala is just trying, and you see, it doesn't have to even be with the Al Jazeera guy. But the other thing that surprises me is that, are you expecting Bwala to be successful? All of you are asking us. So if Bwala had been able to present the case very well, would you give him a Nobel Prize? So everybody's making it sound like, oh, he failed. Well,
one thing is to watch a video, and another thing is to understand what the video is talking about. Now that you have seen the full clip, what did you just see? Nigeria was never designed to be a nation. Nigeria was designed to be a beneficiary for some particular individuals, more especially the white imperialists, the Britain, who formed this country without the concept of the owners of the land. Nigeria have naked themselves before the world. The world is now seeing the nakedness of Nigeria. Nigeria government cannot hide the atrocities anymore. And the government itself is even worsening the situation. And I keep maintaining my lane. One Nigeria is a crime against humanity. Did you know that last week, that just passed recently, about 100 soldiers was just swept out codedly in Borno State, and the terrorists took over the communities and start training the children and start catching them young, telling them the way of terrorism, that is the way forward. What is their mission? Their mission was to Islamize this country called Nigeria. And you are sitting in your comfort zone, keeping quiet, hoping that this country called Nigeria will be redeemed someday. You are just wasting your time. You are just wasting your time. These analog ancestors called themselves politicians have ruined this country. And that is the main reason why we are asking for this one thing. What are we asking? Let the Nigerian government come on the round table and decide the way forward of this country called Nigeria. Because the unholy marriage is not working and it can never work. The only solution left for these atrocities that are going on, that is befalling for the citizens of Nigeria, is just disintegration. Disintegration remains the only solution. Nothing less, nothing much. Because self-determination is my human right. So please, I'm urging the way patriotic men, the men that matters, the Israel, the US, the world power, the men that matters, let them hold Nigeria ransom. Demand for the round table referendum. Let every part decide whether to remain in this unholy marriage or rather to go on our separate way and to save the mankind, because that is the only thing that will bring the lasting solution to what is happening in Nigeria. Because the Christians can never be Islamized, other religion can never be Islamized. So it's better for us to go in our different ways and start practicing whatever we believe, rather than being together and messing up the human creature. Where shall we begin? Is it by the kidnapping? Is it by the terrorism? Is it by the inflation? Is it by the hunger? Where shall we begin? The problem is so numerous. And the problematic can never be solved because the people that created this mess are still on top. That is why it can never be unsolved. And the only thing that can solve it is just total disintegration. I come in peace. Yes, I come in peace. And I maintain my peace. If you love what I do here in this Global Love Channel TV, please don't hesitate to touch a hand or subscribe button, like and turn on the notification bell so that whenever we upload a new video like this, you'll be the first person to be notified. And in doing that, you're encouraging us to do more because togetherness, we shall save life together. Africa life matters. Don't play with your life because life has no duplicate. Till next time, see you in my next video. Bye for now. Thank you.